Alright, what's up everybody? We are back live here for daytime pick-a-pack team divisions and randoms. Got Marquita up here with some packs to start us off here for today. So we'll get to those in just a second. Give me 1 minute for those. Check and see what we got going on. Alright. Our number 9 2-pack break for 2013 Sage Autograph is loaded up. $350 will get you into that. There's 12 spots available, 4 hits per break. Each pack has 2 autographs and 1 insert. So 4 autographs per break in that. $350 will get you 2 random letters. We only need 4 to start our Museum 15 baseball. 4 spots will start that team division number 1. Select loaded up, and we also have black gold. Work on getting some Supreme in there at some point. Alright, so let me go ahead and start pulling these orders for you, Marquita. Okay, so let's start off with some Prestige. Actually, Rookies and Stars. 1, 2, 7, 11. Alright, Rookies and Stars 13. Let's work on some Prestige. I'm going to do 1, 2, 7. Let me find that. Alright. Okay, there we go. I knew I had opened it. 1, 2, 7. $11, $12, $16, $17, $18. Okay, Prestige 13. Okay, let's do some 14. 2, 7, 11, 12. 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22. Alright, that's some Rookies and Stars 14. 11 Gridiron. That's a new box there. I'll number those in a second. And 12. It's a new box. Alright, so it's just the beginning of the day here. I'm going to go ahead and break these, and then I'll bust the new boxes and get into those. So I'll put you down for those. We'll do Prestige, Rookies and Stars here. We'll do these Gridiron in just a minute. Alright. So starting off with these, here we go. 14 is 22, 21, 18, 17, 16. We got 12, 11, 2, 7. Here's our 13, number 22, 20, 18, 17, 16, 7, 2, and 1. And Prestige. Got 21, 18, 17, 16, 12, 11, 7, 2, 1. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with Prestige here. Good luck, Marquita. Michael. Alright, looking for some good hits to come on out. We had Le'Veon come out of our last 2-pack break for our 13 Sage autograph. Had an Eddie Lacy pop out there, so I told you they were making their ways back around. Hopefully we can get the Le'Veon auto. Jordan Reed. Not bad. Nice little NFL passport on card. Anything on card's great too. Never mind. Maybe after one. Dobson. D-Hop. Jehi. The answer. I think we had all 4 hits still remaining here. Robert Woods. Should be 3 left, I believe. Sheldon, number to 50. Sheldon Richardson. Keenan Allen. Prestigious picks. Come on, Le'Veon. Franklin. Every time I see that yellow. Alright, so 1 popping out of the Prestige. Let's get into 13 rookies and stars. The Kenny Stills right off the bat. Short print there to 32. You got the nice patch. Swope. Quentin Patton. I bet you're loving that, Marquita. The whole Brady deal. They got the witch hunt out on him right now. Marcellus wanted him suspended for a whole year. They're calling for a whole year suspension for him and Belichick. For Jones. Game plan. Wilson. Looking for that 2nd hit for you out of here. on Boston. Longevity. It's going to be the second one coming out of our 13 rookies. Gronk. Eifert. Jameson for longevity. Looking for that third one. Calvin Johnson, number /49, longevity. Voice. And that's our 13. So 13 dropping 2. We got 11 dropping 1. Let's see if our 14 can drop 3. Here we go. Morris Crusade with the AP number 99. Sankey. Amaro. It's a rookie jersey. It's 1. Truett Hazen. Cooks. Davion. Yeah. Julio. There we go. Kyle Fuller. Number 2. See if we can get number 3 out for you. Mike Evans Smallwood. Nicholas Savage. Telvin Smith. Greg Robinson. There you go. 1, 2, and 3 hits out of these products here so far. I think we still got one more. Is there 4 or 3 in this new Rookies and Stars? Carr. Trey Mason. James White Matthews. Trent Murphy Jernigan. Bradford. Alright, knocked out the 3. Savage. It's going to be a 4th hit. Number /99. I guess that answers our question there. Alright, I'll get you that Gridiron 12 and 11 in just a moment. Let me make sure what we got here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits out of the Rookies and Stars. That should close us out on those. Give me just a moment, Marquita, and we'll get you going. All right, so those are closed. All right. At Rookies and Stars 14's got a fresh box up there. Thanks again. All right, we had 2 come out of our, what was it? Rookies and Stars 13.
Yes, because what I'm wondering about you is that, I understand the thought process behind the particular piece of Sebastian, but overall, you being in Hollywood, accomplishing great things that you've accomplished in your career, what inspired you to have this kind of vision where you wanted to
Take us down to 1 hit inside that.
I think it's important to show other sides of sports. Like I said, it's not about the wins and losses on the field and on the court. It's about the wins in life and the wins that actually change the path for others. There's so many things happening in sports today, whether it's Michael Sam, whether it's Serena Williams and Indy Wells, whether it's this Sebastian Cruz. There's so many stories to be told that people can learn lessons from. That's not, if I work hard, not every.
So 1 hit left inside our 13 Rookies and Stars.
Basketball, but I can play the game of life. Those are the stories.
So give us some insight, Spurs on the court. What's your gut feeling right now, whether it's Kentucky, Belmont, retire,
Oh my
you
God.
want to see like
I hope they stay around forever.
13 Prestige had 1 dropout.
I call it the big four. It's called Florida. But yeah, I am not ready to even contemplate Spurs customer. So hard to do. Yeah. I don't know. Let me tell you.
Still got 3 hits left in those. All right, now I got your gridiron coming up. Sorry, Marquita.
we know this team.
There we go.
Who's been more important to this dynasty, Tim Duncan or Coach Popovich? Gut feeling.
All right. Looking for a hot box here in this gridiron.
It was heartbreaking last year. It was actually heartbreaking. And it was even more heartbreaking than. So was it a catch? You got was a catch? Okay. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You think he did a catch? Okay. So that I would say no to the call. Oh, yeah, no to the call. Yeah, no, totally, I get it. Yeah, we're on the same page. Yeah. Stephen A's making his face. He's not having.
All right, let's see. We got 1, 2, 7, 11, 12. 1, 2, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think I need something.
All right, that's our 12 gridiron. Now let's get 11.
All right, so even the record.
1, 2, 11, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18. And gridiron 11 back up. All right.
Thank you so much for joining us. I hope
Yep, 650, bud.
you want to get to those first go? Okay, that's what we'll do.
What's happening, Mike?
Everyone, email Gloria. Check out her film tonight on SportsCenter. Coming up next.
All right, here we go, Marquita. Good luck. Number 18, 17, 16. We got 12 and 11. 7, 2, 1. 11 gridiron here. 18, 17, 16, 12. 11, 7, 2, 1. All right, good luck. Let's see Julio.
We'll be right back, guys.
Bill Williams. Number 250. Rookie. First boxes. 4 hits per box, and each one, 12 has a chance of being a hot box. Ryan Mallett. Shorts for the rookie. Couple base.
During the Buick Spring Sales Event, get $7,200 total value on specially equipped 2015 Enclave models.
Looking for that first one. Hillis. Short print to 25. Stanzi. Red. No number. Yates. Couple base. Murdoch. Number to 250. Goss. Holding tight. Antonio Holmes. Number to 100. Carter. There's a Jackson, number to 250. Jordan. Wow, did they hold out on those? You didn't get any? Wow, all 4 hits still inside the 11 gridiron right there. Let's see if 12 gridiron's a little better. Let's get them. Monday night here. Got the page. It's gonna be a gold. Number to 100 there on the back. Martin. Gonna be numbered there. Brown. Welker. Coleman. So far, the gridirons are being tough. There we go, Arky. First one popping out for you. $4.99. Fleming. Looking for 4 to 8 hits inside here. We got 2 of them. Here we go. Nice. Ladarius Green. Got the rookie auto. Number to 99. Pool. 2 of them coming out so far for 12. Crash Course, Bryce Brown. Jennings. Alright, so we're going to have a possible 2 to 6 hits left inside of our 12 gridiron. Thanks, Marquita. $11 gridiron held out.
And I don't blame him, to be quite honest with you. It's just not working, especially when he's already paid. He's not the one that needs the money. He's the one that's got worth over $500 million at least. He's chilling. He doesn't need Manny Pacquiao. I mean, the fact is, the fight took place. He won by decision. I thought he outboxed him, skipped through it, thought Manny Pacquiao win. Now he's got Eagle and Corey in his corner.
He was just saying that during the commercial break. He just said, now it's this.
That's like, listen, the bottom line is that there are other opponents out there fighting. You know, first of all, you got Canelo Alvarez, Miguel Cotto, David Garcia, Amir Khan, a bunch of guys. You know, listen, and then you want to walk away. If you're going to retire...
John, what's up, man? We're going to go number 5 on our live. Let's see if we can continue. I got these at $3 a pack here. It's been good pickings coming out of these boxes. Here we are, number 5. I have the short print, number to 50. Sting's Hall of Fame. And a few base there. Thanks, John.
Because I think Floyd was under the impression that Manny Pacquiao initially was saying, I wasn't at my best because I got hurt during the fight. It was in the aftermath of all of it. When Floyd and I spoke Sunday morning, he said excuses, no excuses, but that's all he was saying because he was simply of the mindset that he thought Manny Pacquiao was saying, I got hurt during the fight.
Okay, we're wide open on packs. 4 spot starts our team divisions for Museum.
As well, Dan Rayfield and I spoke yesterday as well via text. Floyd Mayweather is disgusted and annoyed that so much noise is being made about what Manny Pacquiao's conditions were coming into the fight. If Manny Pacquiao were to say, I was fighting and while we were in the ring this happened, Floyd might be annoyed, but he wouldn't be insulted. But the fact that Manny Pacquiao is claiming that I had this happen to me before the fight Pacquiao got considerably less than he was supposed to get because most of the money went, whether it be the top rank or somebody else. So that's another thing that infuriated Floyd. Because Floyd's mentality is that I offered you 40 million up front. I offered you 40 million. I took that why you 20 million within 48 hours. And you turned that down because you kept bloviating about how this was supposed to be a mega fight and you deserved your large share. And I was giving you more money than you ever got before. And then you make this deal, and then you end up getting even less than I offered you? Oh, Floyd's ticked on a multitude of levels. They're not going to elaborate about this publicly, at least not yet. But that's the kind of stuff that I've been hearing. So all of this stuff has contributed to really irritating Floyd because Floyd is like, I might be arrogant, I might floss, I might have this money, but I respect the profession of boxing, what boxers have to go through. I'm making my money. I tried to facilitate you making yours. And not only did you give me lip, but then you didn't end up capitalizing off the money that we worked so hard to ensure that you get. And then afterwards you're gonna come out after the fight and claim that you were hurt coming into the fight. Totally discrediting me in every way. Why should I waste my time with you when you're the one that needs the money, not me? That's his attitude, Skip.
I'm lost here. I think we have a little revisionist history going on because all this came out that he was hurt before the fight on Sunday going into Monday, and you got the text on Tuesday morning.
No, but I told you we spoke Sunday morning too. Before I went on SportsCenter, Floyd called me. Before I went on the air with Hannah Storm, Sunday morning, I walked off the SportsCenter set.
All right, John. Number 2.
Because Floyd asked me to call. And Floyd told me that Sunday
Keep you on the same time stamp here. Good luck, man. Number 2. Got the green short print. Number to 50 here, short print. All right, so the hits are still hiding in there, though. Thanks, John. Those packs are on sale at $3. We got 2 hits still left in them.
Scared, man. Like, I'm gonna have to ease into this because I don't know if my right arm is gonna work here. So he eases in round 1. I immediately tweeted, "This is not a good start for Manny Pacquiao." And you jump to the conclusion of, see, Floyd's bigger, he's longer, he's quicker, he looks younger. In round 1, he went with Floyd, no doubt about it. Round 2, Manny started easing into the fight. Reed took round 3 for sure. 4, he pummeled Floyd, and here we went from there on. But you had already leaped to your conclusion, as had many Floyd fanatics out in our audience.
I don't know what fight you were watching. It's sad, really.
I missed it. Okay. Right.
No rematch. Will not happen.
I'm not even interested in talking about it anymore. Floyd won the fight. Period.
4 fight competition. For the first time since the Welsh report was released, Tom Brady spoke, but didn't say enough. That's the discussion after the break. Damian Woody, is he joining us?
Yes.
I don't see him. Okay, great. Damian Woody's joining us.
They're gonna be talking about that Pacquiao fight forever.
French fries and I are pregnant. And we're having chicken fries.
Everybody just calm down.
The chef's never stopping Chula. Chicken fries are back at Burger King.
Whoa, mister, what is that?
How do you want everything on this? Okay, so I'm getting a lot of cleaning.
With that stuff, you do a number of aggressive plans.
This is Scott's new outdoor cleaner powered by OxyClean. It's chlorine bleach free, so it's safe to use around grass and plants and makes quick work of cleaning outdoor dirt and mildew stains. That's great, isn't it?
I agree.
Is that what it said? Get Scott's new outdoor cleaner plus OxyClean. Clean your outdoor space. Clean it.
Thank you for being a sailor and my dad. Thank you, Mom, for protecting my future.
Thank you for being my hero and my dad.
Military families are thankful for many things. The legacy of USAA Auto Insurance could be one of them. Our world-class service earned USAA the top spot in a study of the most recommended large companies in America. If you're current or former military or their family, see if you are eligible to get an auto insurance quote.
What's up, Mike? And do some Olympics? Where are the Olympics?
Reliability is now an American thing. Introducing
Let's
the all-new
see.
Chrysler Tron. America's import. Find out at Chrysler.com.
Man, do I even got any more Olympics? I think we'll check them out here. I hope they didn't get closed out there by Marquita the other day, and I forgot to take them out. But we'll see real quick. If they're dead, bud, I'll give you the I'll give you the refund back. So we'll take a shot.
This MLS Soccer Sunday. Toronto FC versus the Houston Dynamo. And New York Red Bulls take on New York City FC.
All right, Mike, let's check it out and see.
First on ESPN 2 at 5 p.m. Eastern, then on Fox Sports 1 at 7 p.m. Eastern. Welcome back to First Take.
Let me see if I got another box too. I might be able to place
I don't have any reaction.
Olympics.
Our owner commented on it yesterday, and
Olympics.
it's only been 30 hours, so I haven't had much time to digest it. When do you plan to address this public? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. There's still a process that's going forth right now.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, bud. I think they're gonna be dead though, but we'll check it out. Good luck. Let's see. 19, 15, 9, 6, 4. Marquita pulled out the auto. Just gonna run through these. I think I'm gonna have to give you the refund back.
Alright, so Tom Brady speaking out for the very first time since the World Cup was released. Joining us
Yeah.
the pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us. So obviously this is the first time we hear Tom speak about the World Cup.
Just hoping one more to make sure. Alright, man. Keep that last one for a dead pack there. Let's check those out and then see what I got to get you back. If you want to pick something else out, you can pick something else out, and if you want to get the refund there, okay. I'll get Hawk to do that.
what's the upside for the equipment?
16, 20.
To me, it makes absolutely no sense for guys to just go out there and do something like that on their own. Do I think this crime or whatever you want to classify it as, severe? No. Listen, if the Patriots played with Coach Pitt, same time they would probably beat him 7 out of 8 times in that, in that scenario because they were the better team. I think my feeling is disappointed. Why do something like that? When is always set in stone. Why do you feel like you would have to do something like that in order to gain competitiveness? Just competitive. I was on the phone. You're always looking to press the line, press the envelope, see what's the advantage that you can get over your opponents. And if you're the Patriots, you're the preeminent organization in North America, in my opinion. So I'm pretty sure they can do it for a while. It's hard to stay on top. It is, especially in the Frank era in the National Football League. You're going to have to press the envelope in a lot of different situations. Like in this particular situation, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And right now, it seems like everyone's hiding behind, issue statements.
So you're saying that if Tom Brady does respond, he won't be capable of defending himself because you think they pretty much have it.
Well, listen, I think when you look at I think there's wiggle room on both sides. There's nothing, there's a lot of, it's a lot of stuff that you can have wiggle room on. I hear a lot of people talk about there's nothing conclusive, there's no smoke gun. Well, there's a lot of cases in criminal.
All right, Haminator. Get you going. 11-12 certified. Number 2. Gonna do 14 for contenders. And number 4 for the Bowman. Gonna work those things on up. Where's my Bowman? 4. There we go. Pack number 4.
It's no big deal. And being, I think, relatively evasive. I remember when they asked him during that press conference weeks ago, if they did not protocol was a joke. They said, is Tom Brady a cheater? He said, I don't believe so. You don't believe so? I mean, what the hell is that? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Here we go. Number 4. We got 14 and number 2. Let's go ahead and roll with the baseball first. Good luck, Dave.
Like everybody's doing a better job of defending Tom Brady than Tom Brady. And this is not something that play or
One of them's gonna pop out. One hit per box inside here. There we go. Check them out. Nice color too. On card.
Shannon Sharp came on my radio show yesterday, Damian Woody, and said if Tom Brady was
Sweet.
inducted into the Hall of Fame today,
Number to 250. Tim Berry.
because as far as he's concerned, he's a cheater. Now if he goes and wins
Tim Berry. Nice.
maybe he'll think differently. But that's
Alright, that'll close that box out.
intentional. That's what they're saying about you. You have nothing to say. You
Base pack inside the contenders there. Let's try a certified. Here we go. It's going to be redemption. Redemption time. I'll have to check that out. Give me a minute, man. We'll check that out in just a second. First, let me see if I got any more. 15 Bowman. Okay, that's going to do it for our Bowmans. Those go out quick, just like the prom. So we'll have those up for dead packs, I'm sure, at some point there in Hawks. Get up. All right.
That's the truth. You need to say that publicly quickly because the impression is just growing and growing and growing. To Stephen A's point,
What was that? 11-12 certified.
Sterling or Shannon Sharp will not show up in your induction ceremony if you get elected to the Hall of Fame, says Shannon Sharp.
All right, we got 3 to 7 hits in that.
Time is now. You can't delay. And I agree. I know this man. I know Stephen A. I know you well enough. I know
And
your feelings.
we had the Bowman closed out.
Last night, they're all, hey, yes, we would climb the highest mountain, climb our innocence publicly. That's what we all see and hear from Tom Brady. If he's capable of that. Again, he's not privately saying, I've got to say these things, but he's saying privately, listen, we need to hear it publicly.
And Smith, just, I just want to say one quick thing. I still have to walk over because I've seen his work that way. I've seen his competitively. I know you guys think you are the ultimate champion. I just need him to come forward. I need him to say something because the longer you stay quiet, the worse it looks for you as a person.
All right, Damian Lee, you do something like that. Coming up next, folks, we're talking NBA playoffs. Which Derrick Rose will show up tonight? That is the discussion.
All right, cool, man. Thanks. Anything good?
Well, the world needs safer. Prices need winning. And Subway. Grab a 30-ounce drink or Dorito snacks for a chance to win Subs for Life movie tickets and more. And catch Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron now in theaters. Subway, where superheroes eat. To truly feel healthy on the outside, you
Nothing special.
Trubiotics, a probiotic for one a day, naturally helps support both your digestive and immune health by combining 2 types of good bacteria. Trubiotics, be true to your health.
USA Champs is back up, 5 hits. 13 USA Champs, we got 5 hits in that box, fresh. 08 Masterpiece, fresh. 07 Contenders back up, it's fresh. 15 Bowman's down for baseball. Still got a lot of hits in that certified.
Lennox makes the most energy efficient system,
All right, Dave, thanks, man.
which means the appliances you use the most will also save you the most.
Mike, I'll get you that 1620 in there as soon as I talk to Hawk there, okay? If you find something else that you want in the meantime or whatever, feel free to let me know, you know. As soon as I talk to him, I'll get him to put it in there.
I'm the protector of my patio. Killer weeds, where they grow. A barrier forms. Weeds can appear. Serious weed prevention up to a year. Wildcat Maxi Roller 365. No more weeds. It's your year.
What's the 1415 SPX looking like? Oh, it's on sale for 1 hit left.
Who is this guy? Why is he not sweating? He must be a secret agent.
New Axe Dry Spray. Goes on dry and keeps you dry with no visible residue. The first ever dry spray anti-perspirant from Axe.
Sir, you're right.
Trade.
Dogs helped. Not everyone can be a professional golfer, but everyone could save money on car insurance with Geico.
How about a mulligan?
Geico. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm really psyched Subway's bringing new flavor with this new guacamole.
Later, Dave.
Cream toss avocados. People really love it. Guacamole.
Guacamole. See?
Try it on sandwiches like the new Chipotle chicken melt with guacamole. Subway, eat fresh.
It's time. 14, 2 series, and it's all tied up in one. It's time to believe the NBA playoffs. Cavs Bulls at 8, Rockets Lakers at 10:30. Tonight is the end.
My name is Jose Armonera, and I'm an ITT Tech graduate. As a
Where'd you get that out of?
US, it was a little challenge at the beginning because it's a different culture. Always wanted to go to school and getting as far as I can. With
Oh,
my
Supreme?
education.
Cool,
I
man.
served in the military for 8 years. I started applying to ITT Tech right after I got out of the
I've been trying to work on his rookie auto collection.
That deals with insurance.
I got quite a few of them.
Administrator.
competition is one of my main concerns. My future for me and my kids, for my family, my parents want to become a role model so they can do something good with their life when they grow up. Taking new challenges is always good. I'm not stopping here, I'm continuing.
Scholarships and financial aid are available for students
Who do you collect there, Mike, besides Grant Hill?
ITT Tech or visit us on the web. ITT Technical Institute. Education for the future.
First Take is presented by Chase, celebrating small business. Learn more at chase.com/smallbusinessweek. And in part by Prebiotics, a daily probiotic from the nutrition experts at One a Day.
Or one to collect?
Yours truly,
Who you looking for anyway?
Beyond Secretary Champion at the top.
You're like me. I like Marinos a lot, but I don't own one.
Charles Barkley, go to iTunes, subscribe today, ladies and gentlemen. New episode of Charles Barkley.
LeBron. That's right.
Speaking of Barkley basketball, playoffs continue. Second round, critical game 3. First, the Hawks travel to DC to take on the Wizards at 5 and at 8 on ABC Countdown. They bring the Warriors-Grizzlies matchup, which tips off at 8:15. NBA playoffs continue tonight. A pair of game 3s as well. King James leads the Cavs into Chicago, and at 10:30, CP3 and the Clippers host Houston.
Hawks get one more night of rest.
Which means it is legitimate. 2 pivotal game 3s as mentioned. First up, Cavs Bulls series at 8 Eastern. Series tied game apiece. NBA history says when a best of 7 series is tied at 1-all, the game 3 winner goes on to win 76% of the time. Stephen A., what do you expect from tonight's game?
Well, I expect Derrick Rose to show up. It's his first game pretty much in 3 years on his home turf.
Yeah, that's a nice one to have.
The level of greatness he's capable of putting on display. He's usually inspired by that home crowd. I expect a big game for him, particularly coming off a 6-for-20 shooting performance in game 2. The Bulls have no shot at winning this series if Derrick Rose doesn't show up and play like a star. We understand he isn't what he used to be yet. We're all honestly hopeful that he'll get back to what he was health-wise, because it's not about his game, it's about his health. But he needs to be aggressive, he needs to be in attack mode, and he needs to play far more efficiently than he did in game 2. Being in front of this home crowd, I can see the Bulls going up 2-1 tonight, handling their business in game 3. I can see these teams, however, splitting game 3 and 4. Not really certain who's going to win which game, but I think the series will come back to Cleveland for a game 5 tie, 2-2 at the end of this week.
And I say tonight, if LeBron James again wears his headband, the Cavaliers will win this game. Iman Shumpert is obviously a question mark. J.R. Smith returns. And the other night in game 2, LeBron James figured out how to attack Jimmy Butler. I think that will continue tonight. I think LeBron will own this game again tonight. I say Cavaliers win game 3 at Chicago.
All right, to the west, Clippers, Rockets, obviously that series tied at a game apiece. But here's the big question. Will CP3 play? Is his hamstring good to go after missing games 1 and 2? Status is still up in the air, Stephen A. So what do you expect from game 3 tonight?
I expect the Clippers to feed off their home crowd, and I expect their effort to be similar to what it was against San Antonio in game 1 of the first round, where the crowd was just ablaze. They were buzzing big time. I expect them to feed off the energy of their crowd. I expect Blake Griffin obviously to continue to look like.
All right, man. We're gonna roll with some UFC 11. Nice. 4, 7, 8, 11. Is that gonna close it out? No. 4, 7, 8, 11. There's 1 pack left in there. 3, 4, 7, 8, 11. And then we got USA Champs. Brand new box. Gonna do 13. Five hits per box. All right, here we go, bud. Number 11, number 8, 7, 4, number 13. All right, here we go. Let's do USA first. Looking for first hit out of 5. There we go. Joey Gallo. Come on. Oh. Number 199. Got the die cut. All right, let's see what's up with the UFC. Number 388, Fitch. There goes our hit, Redemption. Bill Davis, Finest Moments autograph. Next one. Hardy. Number to 888. Silva with the die cut. Base. $888. Dunham. Number to 188. $888. 188. Got the Lesnar. Get his auto. Let's throw you in this extra pack because of that redemption. I mean, yeah. 888. Probably not gonna redeem that, but here you go. Nice little jumbo piece, fighter worn gear. And I'll put up a new box right there. Had an extra hit in there. That's nice.
Maybe I expected the arrogant passion of a Colonel Jessup, but it was like, yeah, it may not be who he is, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. And as you said, we'll get to the punishment. But if it's being floated out there that a 1-year suspension is on the table, do I believe it will happen? No. But just the fact that it's in the atmosphere. If I'm Tom Brady and I really didn't do this, man, I'm going. Please believe me. Please believe me. No, he's already done that. I mean, the press conference was
6 hits loaded back up in there.
he's already stated his innocence. So just because somebody comes out recording, we know nothing else. We know that Tom Brady is going to fight this thing on his own terms. Those were his terms last night to sit up there.
Those are very favorable terms. You're playing to a crowd that wants to believe you. You're playing to your own
He's
base.
got agents, he's got lawyers, he's got so many more steps to go to fight this situation. I didn't think it was smart. I thought it was smart. It was calculated. I think this is something.
All right, let's keep that redemption too. See if we can try to fight that one out. See if they hook you up or whatever. Oh man, dug a hole right in my mat. All right, packs are wide open right now.
Or somebody in that position where when it's time, I'll give you the full story.
Before we move on, I'll ask you this last question. So it sounds like you're taking his relative silence to mean guilty.
No, I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is that, and I stand by everything that I said yesterday. Like I still, regardless of the report, and I think there's some
is my last little 2-box master box of our 11 UFC. There's 6 hits out of 12 packs. Can't beat that. Looking for that Lesnar to come on out.
Several of our colleagues have called for, taking a suspension for possible discipline. This is a
Should I call you Michael Smith Esquire?
Keep up with everyday messes with the help of Roomba from iRobot. Sensors automatically guide Roomba around your home, vacuuming up dirt and debris for a more thorough clean every day. Roomba, only from iRobot.
Still need to be with a firm handshake. I know, don't do that. When you Head and Shoulders Instant Relief, it cools on contact and also gives you 100% flake free. Try new Head and Shoulders Instant Relief for cooling relief in a scalp.
The same rocket science. It's pizza. I love making pizza.
Get a large two-topping pizza for just $10 and try garlic nuts for a limited time online only price of $4.
Better ingredients, better pizza. PapaJohn.com.
Up to 75% of the cars mentioned there happens to ignore.
Only need 4 spots to get that museum going, fellas.
Providing an extra layer of protection from the start. New Castrol GTX Magnetic.
People are going crazy for these one-day fantasy baseball leagues at FanDuel. On FanDuel, I've won over $62,000. Fantasy baseball on FanDuel is easy. Just choose a league, pick your team, and get your cash winnings the next day. Your $1 game, your $2 game. Each player has a different value. You can click on that player and insert it right into your lineup. Try FanDuel today, and we'll match your first deposit dollar to dollar up to $200. With FanDuel, you get your winnings right away. Go to FanDuel.com and click on the microphone to get up to $200 free. Enter promo code CENTER.
You drop 40 grand on a new set of wheels. Wham! Minivan T-bone you. Guess what? Your insurance company will only give you $37,000 to replace it. Depreciation, they claim. How can my car depreciate before its first oil change has? Maybe the better question is, why do you have that insurance company?
With Liberty Mutual New Car Replacement, we'll replace the full value of your car. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance. For 2 days only at Men's Warehouse, the Big 50 event is on. This Friday and Saturday, take an additional 50% off all clearance items. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more. Only at Men's Warehouse.
Who is this guy? And why is he not sweating? He must be a secret agent.
New Axe Dry Spray. Goes on dry and keeps you dry with no visible residue. The first ever dry spray antiperspirant from Axe. Allergies can distract you. So when your symptoms start, doctors recommend taking non-drowsy Claritin every day of your allergy season. With Claritin, you get powerful non-drowsy relief 24 hours a day, day after day. Which is important, because with fewer symptoms to distract you, you can focus on the extraordinary things you do every single day. Live Claritin Clear every day.
Dear stranger, when I booked this trip, my friend said it was crazy. Why would I stay in someone else's house? But
All right, John, let's get you going. Number 3.
Anything else, anything remotely disparaging, he should not be talking to another player's mother because that's how things happen. That's how things don't get settled on just the court. All right. So.
All right, let's give you number 3. Here we go. Number 3. All right, and that's it for number 3. $3 a pack for those. Nice deal. We guys still got 2 hits left. $11. Always 11. On what? That's the night break. The museum number 11 is the night break. If you hit the day weekend tab up at the top, that's what we got for our day stuff. That museum 15, it's got 4 spots in it. It's the number 1. We do team divisions in that. Yeah, we got separate inventories because we're separate places. So Hawk's got his office over there set up with a whole different inventory of pick-a-packs, and I got mine set up with a bunch of different pick-a-packs. So we got two different inventories. That's why you got to go through the two different tabs. Because I can't get to his and he can't get to mine as of yet.
Sandwiches like the new Chipotle chicken melt with guacamole. Subway, eat fresh.
I don't know, man. I always go with number 11.
Season-long commitment. FanDuel lets you play one-day fantasy baseball leagues for real money. For someone in the IPL team on FanDuel Plus. Try FanDuel today. We'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $200. On FanDuel, I've won over $62,000. Go to FanDuel.com now and click on the microphone to get up to $200 free. Enter promo code CATCHER. That's promo code CATCHER.
Sandwiches like the new Chipotle chicken melt with guacamole. Subway, eat fresh. This Sunday on Sports Center.
Lives have changed that day, and they're never gonna be the same again.
It's been a long road for Rebecca Gregory since that fateful Monday in Boston. This Mother's Day, we celebrate her courage.
That body acted as a human shield for Noah.
While the tragedy took something to replace it.
Alright, let's try number 11. We'll keep you on the same time stamp there. Good luck, bud. It's my favorite number. We'll see what we can do for you. Don't forget, John, if you get 5 packs at the same time, you'll save 10% off your order. That's almost like getting a pack free there. Okay, Jeff Hardy. Ford short print. Number to 50. We had 2 short prints inside this box here so far. Thanks, John. I appreciate it, bud. 4 spots will start our museum break for baseball 2015. We also got 2-pack breaks up for our Sage Auto. And we got black gold up. Still got 2 hits left in those wrestling packs right there. They're our pack of the week. They're on sale for $3. Got 2 hits left.